Greetings, I am Prince Thunderspark, and you may know this is the 10th anniversary of the movie 9, and today I'm going to review it, well, a little bit. It's pretty late here, so I want to just get my thoughts down. I just seen it, and I loved it. The machines, everything that happened, the action, the drama. Actually a little bit sad right now after everything that happened, and the fact that there's no sequel announced yet, even though it's been 10 years. There wasn't one last year either. I guess there's not going to be another one, even with the scientist Facebook thing, but I'm not going to discuss that. Maybe in another video. Anyway, this is my review of each of the 9 characters. First here is up as 1. Personally, I found him to be pretty darn good. Someone else named Steve Reviews had said that 1 was their favorite and 9 was their least. I'd say that I somewhat agree, and like him, I would prefer that 9 be mute for it, but that would require a lot of script rewriting if it ever did happen. Anyway, 1's my favorite, I think. Actually, no, 5 is my favorite, but I'll talk about 9. He's good. He's a coward, but he does mean well. He does care for the others. But he just feels evil. He's more of a lawful evil, I suppose, or maybe even lawful good later on. But he is the arrogant side, so he's meant to be that. 2, he's a smart guy. He's the old man. He's the builder. And I've never been much of a builder myself. I mean, sure, I have a lot of Legos, but I've always been more of at least recently I've been more of a helper person. But I'll talk about that later. His abilities and whatnot, the fact that his hat turns into the staff is pretty cool, even if sadly the staff doesn't do much help. I mean, sure, it does help a few times, but I think he loses it later on anyway. 3 and 4, they're pretty cool. They're mostly exposition, but they do have the fact that they were in solitude learning, and I couldn't handle that. I wouldn't be able to handle that myself, but I mean, they don't do too much, but I do like them. 5, he's my favorite. He's the moral support. He's always willing to help. He's a bit of a coward too, not really fighting much, but I can understand. I probably wouldn't stand up to 8 either. Maybe I would. I wouldn't know. So my favorite, he lost his eye. He still hangs on. He's a talker, much like myself. So that's maybe why I also like him. I don't know. 6, I do think he is eccentric and whatnot. I've never been much of a creator. Well, once I get an idea, I'm good, but getting the idea is the difficult part for me. He has the ideas, or at least he's supposed to, but I don't really. But he is a fun guy. 7, the warrior, I really like her. She's smart, cunning, quick. Like, she's a really good example of a powerful female character. I mean, technically she isn't female because she's part of a male scientist, but I guess we all have that female within us, don't we? That's actually a really good thing in today's society that would really work. Definitely didn't plan that. 8, he's probably the one I relate to the least. He's powerful, he's a warrior. Well, not a warrior, he's a grunt, but I never thought of myself as a grunt or any type. I've always been more of a, well, not feminine, but not a masculine powerhouse, I would say. But he is powerful, he protects his friends, he's good. 9, I'd say he's the more boring part. He's a good guy protagonist, always wanting to do the right thing and all that, which is good, but if he had been mute, he would have had to, there would have been so much that he had to do to keep himself safe, to interact, and that thing is cool, but again, it does serve some story purpose, but it would have been cool if it, I don't know, I think it actually does really well, but it just feels strange. I don't know. It just feels like he loses it too soon or something. I don't know. I've been rambling a bit. I made a small script. First video I made a script for. First video I did the scrolling thing. I was playing on any images, but that might have taken too long. Honestly, I just like this film. It's fun. It's not fun, but it's fun to watch. It's dark, pretty dark, and I like that. Made me sad, which I don't like. I don't always like being sad, but part of life. And on the 10th anniversary, I make this video. late night in the dark after I watched it. Be happy if I don't get nightmares. Again, I'd like to shout out Steve Reviews. He's the one who got me into this. Well, not got me into it, but I saw his review later on. I wanted to watch it. I got super interested. And I loved it. I wish there maybe was sequel someday. Who knows? And of course, to all my lovely supporters. This is the first time I'm saying this, but you people are awesome so far. Haven't gotten many comments, but, Discord, Sparky, Lucid, like, Aqua, all these people who have helped support me and whatnot, and my friends. Thank you. Like 9, he needs his friends. And again, like 5, I like to be the support. This is Thunderspark signing off on a happy night. Back to real world tomorrow. Which is probably better than this, but I think this can all teach us most of the lesson about working together and all that stuff. For a film as dark as it is, I'm actually pretty positive now. This is Prince Thunderspark, signing off. Oh, and before I do, Steve Review's channel will be in the description for those who want to see his review, which is probably a lot better than mine.